Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into the invisible architecture behind literally every customer service call you make. Have you ever wondered why some calls feel like a total breeze, while others feel like you're navigating a maze blindfolded? Well, today, we are decoding the exact mechanics of excellent customer service.
I want you to pause for a sec and just think about the last time you had to call a help desk. We've all been there, right? Try to contrast that absolute sinking feeling of dread when you're transferred for the third time, stuck on a 45-minute hold listening to terrible elevator music, with that incredible sigh of relief when your issue gets a perfect 60-second seamless resolution. So what exactly separates the two? It's actually not just luck, depending on who picks up the phone. It is a highly engineered system.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for demystifying this topic today. We'll start with 1. Decoding BPO call quality. Then 2. Why call quality truly matters. After that, 3. Measuring success, KPIs and parameters. Followed by 4. Avoiding common call errors. And finally, 5. Coaching for best practices.
Section 1. Decoding BPO call quality. Let's pull back the curtain on what quality assurance actually means inside a bustling business process outsourcing center. If we look at the core definition, call quality is essentially a metric that measures adherence to a defined process. I know, adherence to a defined process sounds like the ultimate corporate jargon. But think of it this way. This is the foundational DNA that guarantees you, the customer, actually get your problem solved. A defined process in practice means an agent knows exactly how to authenticate your identity in 2 quick questions, rather than asking for your entire life story. And they know the precise sequence of troubleshooting steps to diagnose a router issue. It is literally the blueprint for efficiency.
And what's really interesting here is the domino effect these outcomes create. Measuring adherence directly ensures customer satisfaction. Why? Well, because it improves consistency. You want the exact same reliable experience whether you call on a Monday morning or a Friday night, whether you get a brand new agent or a 10-year veteran. And when that baseline consistency is achieved, it ultimately drives overall business performance. Strict adherence to a standard isn't about creating robots. It's about creating a consistently satisfying experience every single time the phone rings.
Moving right along to Section 2, Why Call Quality Truly Matters. We're stepping away from the raw definitions now to look at the massive real-world impact these metrics have on a company.
These 5 factors dictate the heartbeat of a contact center. You've got customer satisfaction, or CSAT, compliance to legal and industry standards, brand image, and reduced escalations. But I really want to highlight first call resolution, or FCR. Resolving a caller's problem on the very first try is the undisputed hero of customer support. The business impact of FCR is staggering. Every time a customer has to call back for the exact same issue, the operational cost basically doubles, and the statistical likelihood of a negative CSAT score skyrockets. FCR keeps those frustrated escalations to a minimum and turns an annoyed caller into a loyal brand advocate instantly, simply by respecting their time.
Section 3. Measuring success, KPIs and parameters. We are now officially looking under the hood to see the exact barometers used to grade these daily interactions.
These key performance indicators objectively measure if a call was a total success or a complete failure. So you have the overall QA score and AHT, average handle time. Now, AHT isn't just about rushing callers off the phone. It's a measure of how efficiently the agent navigated the back-end systems to find your solution. Then there's our hero, FCR and CSAT for customer satisfaction. They also track repeat calls, because the compounding cost of repeat volume can absolutely drain a support center financially. Finally, there's compliance. This is critical. Compliance ensures the agent followed strict legal standards, like PCI guidelines when handling your credit card numbers, or stringent data privacy rules. These aren't just numbers, they are a vital health check for the entire operation. Let's see how this builds the actual anatomy of a call. This is the chronological journey of a perfect interaction. It starts with a warm opening and crucial security verification. Then comes active listening and probing. A great probing question is diagnostic. It narrows down a complex issue into a solvable problem in seconds, without frustrating the caller. Step 3 is process accuracy, essentially applying the right procedural fix. Step 4 covers soft skills and hold management. This is the art of keeping the customer calm and informed, explaining exactly why they're being placed on a brief hold. And finally, a clean, professional closing that confirms everything is resolved. Every single step of this journey is a deliberate, graded parameter.
Section 4. Avoiding common call errors.
The tone gets a bit more urgent here because we are introducing the antagonists of our story, the pitfalls that destroy a great customer experience.
Giving incorrect information, wrong tagging of an issue in the system, and a lack of empathy are major roadblocks. Take wrong tagging, for example. If an agent incorrectly tags a software bug as a simple billing inquiry, that data gets aggregated. Suddenly, the engineering team has no idea there's a massive software glitch affecting thousands of users, all because of one misclassified drop-down menu. But the true universal villains here are dead air and failure to transfer. We all know the agonizing existential dread of dead air, just sitting there in absolute silence for 2 minutes, wondering if the person on the other end has wandered off to grab a coffee. Or worse, being caught in an endless failure to transfer loop, where you're bounced into the digital abyss and hung up on. These errors are exactly what quality assurance aims to eliminate entirely.
And this brilliantly illustrates how those catastrophic errors are completely neutralized by strong best practices. That agonizing dead air and perceived lack of empathy are combated simply by using positive language and conversational fillers, letting the customer know, hey, I'm just pulling up your file now. The chaos of wrong tagging is fixed when advisors take the time to document correctly. And providing incorrect info just vanishes when agents rigorously follow the standard operating procedure and verify details before speaking. It's a direct, actionable counterattack to every major pitfall.
Section 5. Coaching for best practices. To ensure the right outcomes always win, a continuous, behind-the-scenes system is used to turn average performance into top-tier customer service. Coaching in a high-quality BPO is a continuous supportive loop. It's not a one-time punishment where an agent gets called into the principal's office. It starts with call audits. QA specialists listen to random samples of interactions, carefully calibrating the scores against those strict KPIs we talked about earlier. This leads to constructive feedback sessions. If needed, advisors get refreshers on training for new products or updated policies. Then, structured action plans are created to target specific weak points, followed by ongoing monitoring to celebrate improvements. It's a psychological and operational mechanism specifically designed to engineer ongoing excellence.
The ultimate best practices being coached are highly specific. Following this standard operating procedure and verifying customer details ensures you're actually legally helping the right person. Using positive language is a massive psychological lever. Phrasing a response as, "let's figure this out together," versus a blunt, "I don't know," completely changes the temperature of a frustrating call. Documenting the interaction perfectly saves the next agent from flying blind. But so, the crucial point is taking ownership. When an advisor takes absolute ownership of your issue, refusing to just pass the buck to another department, they literally save the day for the customer.
As we wrap up this explainer, this conclusion beautifully summarizes our journey. This invisible architecture of call quality serves a massive triple win. It creates a dramatically better customer experience, leading directly to that sigh of relief we talked about at the very beginning. It improves the bottom-line business results for the brand by cutting repeat call costs and boosting loyalty. And critically, it enhances advisor performance, empowering the people on the front lines to do their complex jobs with real confidence and skill. I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Whether you're running a business, working in support, or simply navigating life as a consumer, are your calls creating a better customer experience? Next time you pick up the phone, you'll know exactly what's happening behind the scenes. Keep learning, stay curious, and thanks for joining me.